What's up everyone, this is Jrtech and today I have my top 5 reasons not to pick up the new Apple Watch. So let's get started. Number 1. This is the first generation model. As you can tell by other products that Apple has released with first generation models, such as the iPhone compared to the iPhone 3G and the iPad compared to the iPad 2, they had huge leaps and bounds of features going from the second generation model. The iPad 2, for example, was a lot lighter, better battery, faster, and it's stuff you'd expect, but it does make a big difference. If you pick up the iPad 2 now compared to an iPad first generation, it seems really heavy and it just gets outdated very quickly. And also with the first generation models, there tend to be some bugs and kinks that typically do get worked out compared to when you go on to the next generation. Reason number 2, it only works for iPhone devices, so that means you're not going to be able to use your Apple Watch with Android devices. That's a huge reason for me. I typically switch phones pretty often and it stinks that I can only use this with my iPhone. With Android wearables, you can wear those for iPhone or Android, it doesn't matter. So I think the Apple Watch should be versatile like that, where you can use it for both devices. Reason number 3, the battery life. Apple claims that you get 1 day of use out of your Apple Watch, and I found that to be relatively true, depending on how much you use it, just like your phone. If you use it more, of course, it's going to go down. But another note on battery is, this device, it's only going to last 5-10 years, and you're spending a good amount of money for it. So if you buy a watch, you typically have that for generations and they last a very long time. So not only is the battery life, you're going to have something to worry about at the end of the night, and you have to charge this, but you also have to worry about in the long term and when this device can no longer operate. Number 4, the price. The lowest end model starts off at $350, and this is right here. This is the sports edition, and they go all the way up to $17,000. Now I know that's a big chunk of change even at the lowest end model at $350, especially compared to other Android wearables. Those typically only go for half the price or right around there, and they do have sometimes even more features. And I found out that it's many of the reasons why a lot of people aren't buying it, just because it's so high in price. I don't think the Apple Watch should be more than buying a phone on contract. The 5th and final reason not to pick up an Apple Watch is features. This is opinionated, and I feel like the Apple Watch is lacking features compared to other smartwatches on the market today. Hopefully in the second generation Apple Watch we do have a lot more features that justify the price, but as of now I really don't think the $350 price tag is justified for the Apple Watch. Tell me down below, what do you guys think of my reasonings? Are they all false, or do you guys completely agree with them? I'm also going to have a top 5 video for why you should pick up the Apple Watch, so stay tuned for that. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do smash that like button. It really does help out the channel. See you guys in the next one, and this is Jrtech signing off. Peace.